so they can have a version of it a bit later on, the other sponsors. So I know what we're all here for tonight, but the first, obviously, big news, and I'm sure you all know, is that we become a big fat charity last week. Charity 1213887. Me, Emma, and Claire are all going to get this tattooed on our bums, aren't we, girls?
Look at Emma's face.
So you guys have been there from the beginning, of course, and from a passion project with me and Samba, bit by bit, pieces of this jigsaw puzzle coming together to get to this stage has been nothing short than epic. It's pretty emotional, to be fair. It's been emotional for myself, Claire. I think Emma's got emotional. Have you got emotional, Emma? Have you?
People might not say I
have. So first of all, Emma, with the support of Sean, you really have made this passion project, this charity, a reality. You really have cemented this into what's going to become a legacy for generations. Emma, I think your doctorate degree eventually it came into some use, didn't it? Because, and I'll tell you for why. I was doing a bit of research on good old ChatGTP or whatever it's called. It says often the process of registering a charity can take months. Guys, can I just ask you to mute just for a second? Can you just mute your doodahs? Let's have a look.
It's Samba.
Samba, can you mute just for a second, buddy? I've muted him. How rude of me. It can take months to register a charity. Emma seemed to have got it done in 2 days. 2 days. It says here around 50% of applications get rejected. 1 in 5 applications are accepted on the first submission. So Emma, because of your hard work, yours and obviously Sean's and Claire and everybody else, you've managed to get this through in record time, which is just a testament to the hard work and dedication you put into that. So thank you. Secondly, Claire and Samba, where do we even start with this? Well, she's stolen Samba from me, I'll be honest with you. He's got rid of his brother and got a sister. This sponsorship program, well, I'm surprised she's still married after all this, I'll be honest with you. The hard work they've put in together, and I don't know if Claire's going to put this in her figures, but she's had 674 bits of work to do. That's how much she's had to do to get this through to this stage. And we want to thank you for your patience, absolutely, to make sure that 65 children have a sponsor. And myself and Claire will talk about what this actually means to the villagers and especially to the children. Claire, without you, this simply wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here tonight. And these children would not be benefiting from, or they're going to benefit. They're either benefiting already, and we're going to talk about that. But that's 100% down to you and Samba and all the sponsors, of course. Samba, aka Claire's bitch. He's probably done 36 hours of traveling backwards and forwards to the village. They don't have any electricity there, so he's had to print it out from the city and then head down for a 6-hour journey to get this information. And he's been going backwards and forwards
There he is.
to make sure this is possible. So Emma, Claire, Samba, and every single one of you guys, we're an epic team, an absolute. Connor, what are you doing here? Connor has marked himself safe from the summer heat, as he is a fair-haired redhead. And good to see you, Connor. We've got a damn good team. And I think at that point, I'm going to hand you over to Claire for her to give you an update, because we're on a time schedule for some reason.
We are. Thanks, Lee, and obviously thanks to you. You're the one who's brought this to everybody.
Yeah, you are, Lee.
I think you've done incredible, even though at times I want you just to. So I'm not a natural public speaker, so I wrote it down, so it might sound like I'm reading it, so I apologise, but I hope you get the heart behind it. So to start off, thank you just isn't enough. When the idea of sponsorship first came up in a meeting, it felt almost unreachable, maybe even too big of a project for us to take on. We'd raised money before for emergency needs, but the idea of securing a regular, consistent income felt like a leap beyond our expectations. But if there's one thing we don't do, it's shy away from a challenge, because if you don't try, you never know, right? We set a target of 20 sponsors. We broke that number down, did the math. 20 sponsors would mean enough to support and provide 120 children with rice for lunch once a day. That alone felt like a huge achievement, because feeding these children is more than important, it's essential. Constant food is life-changing. We'd already secured an incredible set of teachers, but the goats we'd hoped would provide income disappeared faster than we imagined. Felt like we were building a puzzle with Mrs. Pieces. Then came you. In just 7 weeks, you blew us away. 65 sponsors, 65 generous, committed hearts. Because of you, we can now feed all 120 children, not just once a day, but twice a day, 365 days a year. We can continue to pay our teachers while we give the goats time to mature. Our goal has always been self-sufficiency. This proud, hard-working community, they don't want handouts, they want opportunity. Then they're ready to build something better for the next generation. Because of you, we can now get children emergency medical care in the city. Little Cumber is proof of that. For 7 long months, she suffered in pain with no options. Now, thanks to your support, she's under a caring medical team, receiving medication, monitoring, and finally, hope. Our children have textbooks, papers, pencils, rulers, posters, supplies that open the door to education and a brighter future. Thank you for your patience. I understand you've had to wait a long time. This project was built from nothing, no resources, no structure, but it has grown into something so much more. It's a legacy built on your belief, your trust, and your willingness to act. It's taken hours upon hours of administration, coordination, and determination, and I couldn't have done it without Samba. But there's no feeling like it. It's like the first time a small hand reaches out and they've chose yours to hold. At 7:15, you'll all get an email. You'll look into that child's eyes, and in that moment, you will understand you are changing lives. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, and enjoy this moment. You've all earned it. That's it.
Thanks, Claire.
Recording in progress.
It just blows my mind. It blows my mind what we've done. It has made such a difference. And Samba, he's just an angel. He's so selfless, and the way he travels, the determination, the passion that man has is addictive. And Samba, huge thanks to you. You're an incredible man, and I'm so proud to be on your team.
Ladies, that's more high.
Obviously, at 15:15, fingers crossed, we'll all be getting an email. We've done some tests. We've got twitchy bottoms, hoping they come through. But if they don't, we'll find a resolution. So I think what we ought to do is maybe just, it's 4 minutes away, so maybe we just talk between ourselves just for 4 minutes. Have any questions that you might want answering, and then we're going to tell you what's going to be happening from now on. And again, we're not going to be here all night. It's going to be quite short, but we've got lots of really, really good information to tell you. So first of all, has anyone got any comments, any questions, any ideas?
I
think they're stunned into silence.
No, I think we're just excited. We just want to know, don't we? We just want to see where we're walking.
It's been incredible, because what I've tried to do on all these forms, then there's not a lot of words, but what words we wrote on those forms is exactly how that child said it. So take it, run with it. That's their words. and hopefully we can build this personal relationship up with them. And really, after watching Corka's video the other day when she said, "We're not forgotten," and that is all we want to do. You know, we're not forgetting these babies. These babies deserve to learn. They deserve to eat. They are incredible, intelligent, resilient, young little human beings that I reckon are just going to take over the world. But I'm very nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't be
Everybody
nervous.
getting it on time. I
No,
don't know
not
if
at all,
I've
not
done
at all.
it right. But if anything
you know
happens,
what?
we learn from it, and I'll just be really
Lee?
busy tonight.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, lovely.
It's Lynn.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hey, lovely.
I just want to say what a brilliant thing you're doing, all of you. And it's down to you lot that we can help. So
Wow.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Oh,
lovely.
thanks, Lynn.
I mean, like I say, me and Samba sat by the pool, you know, what's the dream, Samba? That village blew my brains, absolutely blew my brains. And I sat with another woman and I've met her a number of times, Zoe. And I came away after speaking to Samba, and Samba's dream was to have his own school in the village. And I come away thinking, what a bloody fraud I am. How's this ever going to be possible? And over the last 2-3 years, that and a whole lot more has been made possible. And the sponsorship thing, it's like fuel. It's absolutely like fuel. It's going to make a lot. I mean, if you keep in mind 65 sponsors and we're feeding 120 children twice a day, we're paying the teachers, and we'll come on to that in a bit as well. Each doing a lot. We're getting a lot of bang for our buck, as they say. 14 minutes past, Claire. Tick tock.
Oh, no!
It's gone past. Lee runs to his emails.
So, yeah, I want to see if they all come through. I'm
She's
so
so
nervous.
excited.
It's quarter past. It's quarter
It's
past.
quarter past. Oh my God.
There hasn't been an anticlimax like this
Facebook.
since our honeymoon.
I know. Oh my God. Right. I'm not at my computer, so I am just going to refresh my computer.
I've got mine.
Mine's in.
Oh, really?
I'm not. I'm on my phone.
Remember to check your spam.
So I know how to manage that. Denise, you learn.
Oh, good God. Why have I got a...
Going down, Mum, tell them.
It's slowly going down.
I've got mine.
Anyway, that's free. Make it work. How you're not sick. That's a drink talking. No.
Samba, that smile. I love it, brother.
I'm being serious. We could buy it. We keep it local. We will be part.
Oh, I've got two because obviously I've got my mum's. It was my mum got.
You were part of the group. Hey,
28 left to go. There's 28 left to go.
Wow, okay. Does it like that, does it? Okay, brilliant.
Have you got yours, Connor?
Hold on, Connor.
There we go. Yes, got it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Who have you got, Connor?
I have got a little sheik.
Which child have you got?
Sheik. If that's how you pronounce his name.
And you've got another one coming.
You've got
through,
another one
haven't you?
coming
thank you so much.
Oh, yes, there we go.
because you sponsored two.
Oh, yes.
Who have you got?
Oh, mine's
I've got
here.
mine.
Kumba.
Oh my God, mine's here.
Who have you got? Who have you got, Connor?
Kumba.
You've got Cumber.
Yeah.
You're gonna love her. You're gonna
Oh.
love her.
How
Have you got yours?
exciting.
I got Yubba.
Yubba.
Oh,
Little boy.
I've
Yeah,
got.
five. Oh, baby.
I've
I've got
got Yusufa.
Lucifer.
I've got
God
one
bless.
who's 4.
4.
He's 4. Love him already.
Please don't.
Serious face in the photo.
Is it just me, or is everyone else really tearing up?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's not affecting me at all.
Are you reading what they wrote? This is...
No, I can't
Yeah.
do that. I've just seen his little face. That's enough.
Shall I tell you what mine put?
This is
Go
yours.
for
Look,
it.
I'll show you. It's got. Oh no! I've closed Bob's down. There you
Got
go.
him.
There he is.
Oh.
There's his questions. So you should have 3 bits there. Everyone's got a certificate.
Oh,
Everyone's got the I choose you, and everyone's got their questionnaire with their favourite things to do and a little comment. All we do ask
look
is
at it.
that their faces don't go on social media,
yeah.
just so we can protect and look after them and don't give them a sort of a social fingerprint. That is up to them when they're old enough. But please, certificates, anything like that, or put a heart over their faces. But we'd really appreciate just keeping them to ourselves.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so pleased it's worked.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
Favorite subject at
brilliant.
school, English language.
Oh.
Eleanor, have you got yours?
Yeah, I have. Fatu Mata.
Yeah. How does it
Aw.
feel?
She's 6. I'm absolutely over the moon.
Oh, I've got the tissue.
It's so lovely.
Isn't it just?
It's obviously working and doing this. I saw them as they were coming through, the sponsors forms, and I was just a blubbering mess every time one came through. And Samba, for some reason, left mine right till the very end, and I'm like, "Hello, like, where's mine?" And I've got a wonderful little girl called Maram, and she's 10 years old. She's one of the oldest ones. And she just, looking in her eyes, gives me so much fire. And I just like, right, I got you. It's a lovely feeling.
Looks like I've got to learn to play football.
That Maram, however you pronounce it. Wow, what a girl! She was teaching in the school. She was helping the teachers teach in the school. She's got this most beautiful smile that then she gives you a glare that would sort of freeze you, absolutely freeze you. It's like, oh yeah, and then she would smile again. She was like playing games. She's an absolute, and she works really hard. She does a lot of the cooking for a family in the village. She's an absolute delight of a girl, and I think that Corker's cousin. I think that's Corker's cousin. Okay, so should we crack on? Do you think?
Yep, I could go through my next bit.
Here's another. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay, so now that excitement's passed, I'm sure it won't pass for a long time. But I'm so excited to share something new that we've been working on, and that's our very own quarterly newsletter. So this will be your go-to place for any updates, because obviously we can't do it personally to the child. We will try and pinch a child, learn a bit more about it, and this is where it will all happen on the newsletter. So it's going to be packed with heart purpose, the voices that matter the most. So each edition is going to start with a welcome from Lee. He will set the tone and updates for the team. Emma, incredible knowledge. She will keep us informed on the goats, the finances, the medical side of things, and she truly brings a powerful insight into the health and sustainability of projects. So everything that your money goes to, we want you to know what it's doing, and especially where we're going to put it that month. You'll hear directly from Samba with his headmaster's hat on, who will share exciting new school projects, what's in store for the children's futures. And then there's Corker's Corner. So Corker's our junior ambassador in the Gambia, and this is going to be Corker's space where she'll share her thoughts and dreams from a child's perspective in the village. And obviously it's a window into the world that we're all connected into in such a personal way. And I'll be updating you on the sponsorship showing how the children are progressing in their education, their milestones, their moments, the magic you're helping create. And we'll also include first-hand stories from the villagers, so sharing their experience, their resilience, and what life is like, their point of view. So it's going to be an incredible read, and one that I hope will bring us all closer together. But there's something else I'd love to bring to life, and yet the admin side really is a full-time job. But I truly believe this next step could be just as impactful as any donation or sponsorship. And that is, I would love to create a newsletter for the children, one that we send to them. So a glimpse into our world, where we live, what we see, our pets, our gardens, our daily routines. Samba told me that the children would absolutely love to hear from us, to learn about your lives, your families, our part of the world. And I think this could be a really beautiful way to build a personal, lasting connection, and just sort of a real relationship that reminds them that they're cared for by people far away, but who truly see them. So if any of you want to be part of that, I'm just inviting you to write a short piece, a few sentences, maybe a photo or two, and email it to me at the Chilean office email. And just to say, this charity isn't corporate, it's not faceless, you know, it's built on people with heart, people like you. That's our strength, I feel, as a charity, and I know the children will feel that too. So I just can't wait for you to read what's coming next. That's the big plan. Over to you, Lee. Oh, I feel like a newsreader.
Well, you do, but you've forgotten the name of your magazine. What's it called, Claire?
My newsletter, our newsletter, is called the Chilean Sun, and it's going to have a school newsletter in there. So we're going to learn about one child and what's something awesome they've done that quarter. And Samba and the teachers are going to put their heads together. So it's going to really keep us in touch with what they're doing. And of course, I want us to be able to send something back to them.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got sort of a whistle stop things to go through. I've got lots to go through, but I want to do it really quick. So first of all, obviously with becoming a charity, we can apply for gift aid for taxpayers, which is incredible. So Emma's going to be emailing you over some forms. It's basically we get 25p in every pound, and I wouldn't be surprised if I got my maths wrong at all, but I believe the people that sponsored already would get an extra £162 per month, which is huge. It's massive. And we'll start to discover how massive that is in a bit. The goats. Now, I sort of lied to people, really. I said, we're going to get these goats and it's going to pay the teachers' wages. But what I didn't sort of bank on is the school was going to get up and running at the same time as the goats. We gave the goats no time for a breeding plan. And so I spoke to Samba and I said, "Oh, how many goats have we got?" And it was. I sort of shit myself. I was like, And I got in touch with the girls, and they, we talked about this sponsorship program. And so what we can do now is the goats are going to be monitored every month. Emma's going to be talking to Samba, and we're going to do a head count: how many male goats, how many female goats, how many babies, and how many pregnant goats. I mean, like I said, when the goats get rocking and rolling, between 2 and 6 kids a year they can produce, and they're worth an awful lot of money in the Gambia. So we're going to protect them for a year so they can get rocking and rolling. After that, it's going to release quite a lot of money that we can put back into future projects and into this school. At the minute, we're just coming into the rainy season. It's just started. I can't describe how. I don't want to use the word horrific, because it comes with huge benefits, such as now they can start planting, but also the rain can damage crops. It's a tale of two sides. But also I just want to talk about, sort of set the scene of what the Gambia is like in the rainy season. So traditionally it was mud huts and straw houses. Bit by bit, the straw houses have been replaced with thin tin. They're obviously not waterproof. The floods can be horrendous. Houses can wash away because, especially in the village, it's built on sand. There's so much sand, quite often a house will be washed away. or wall. Last year, I think 3 houses had 1 wall each washed away, and basically it cost us £300 to get 3 new walls put in these houses. If they don't, they'll have to cram in with other people. That's that's how it is. Poor drainage, of course. There's no drainage as such. The toilets are a water sump, is a sump, and obviously if water gets into that and floods, we've got problems. Many of the villages are isolated. They can't go to markets, they can't go to shops, they simply can't move. And if they haven't got crops, and this time of the year is the worst time of the year because they've eaten, all the crops have been eaten, if you like, unless they've got it in storage, they can't go to the shops. So it can become really, really dodgy sort of time. What else? Increased risk of malaria. Now, I'm not going to go too much into malaria because it seems to be a very big subject, and that's a whole body of work within itself. But we need to start looking at malaria because that can have a massive impact on pregnancies and on infants. And I was speaking to Samba earlier, and he said that basically what happens is they get a temperature, they go hysterical, whatever the word is. They basically, it's a bit like a water infection. They just completely, and if they leave it too late, they can slip into comas and all those kinds of things. So we need to do a bit more research on that. The rice fields are starting to we're starting to plant them as we speak. I'm a bit concerned about the rice field because it was a huge project. It was a £5,000 investment, and it's a huge project, and it's one that I think either myself or Emma and Samba, we're going to be trying to get regular updates with that because we need to hold the farmer some accountability to collecting the rice seed and collecting money so they can replicate the project themselves next year. So we're trying to sort of, I don't want to use the word micromanage, but we just want to monitor a little bit because, like the goats, we want to make it as successful as possible for these people. Talks. We've been doing a number of talks. We've talked in a lot of schools around the area. We've done 3 WI meetings. We've got a 4th one booked. If there's any places, workplaces, things you get involved in that you could think they could benefit from us doing a talk, we'd love to come along and spread the word. It's a great way of spreading the word. Yesterday I found out that we've been accepted for the Hinckley Alternativity. Alternativity is run by all the churches in the area, and basically they sell gifts for India, for Africa. There's a lot of local projects as well where people go into the churches and they'll buy Christmas presents. So last year, I think I got a bar of soap and a hairnet. I think that was my Christmas present from my mum. The year before, I got a chicken. And that's what people do. They can go and buy things, and those products will go to the village. So further down the line, we'll be asking Samba before September to come up with some very small things and lots of little things we can come up with gift vouchers for that can be sold at Alternativity. And because now we've got charitable status, we've been given the green light for that to happen. The school block, Samba required a school block for the teachers to do the homework in, to do the admin, to have a quiet room where the children could go if they're struggling, a storeroom, and a place where Lee can put his stuff so he doesn't have to keep buying it each year. That project has been, it's done. We've got the funds for that. So thank you very much for everyone that shared and helped with that project. That's a big job done. It's a really good job done. So what does the money get spent on? Am I talking about this, Claire? What the money's been spent on? Is that you?
Yeah, you can do. Yep.
Okay, so the money, like Claire said, food for every child in the morning, breakfast, lunch for every child, for every 100 children will get that food. Not just in term time, but 365 days a year, they'll be getting that food. The teachers will be paid throughout the year, not just in term time. For hospital visits, for medication, we have to keep an eye on it because, I'm a spender. Emma and Claire are a bit more conservative with the money. So we have to have a buffer, and we don't want loads of money sitting in the bank. That's not what this is about. but you'll listen in a minute. I'll tell you some plans that we've got for future stuff. For teacher training, to us, it's really important that we have good teachers. We want this to be a centre of excellence, not just any old school. So we have to tell you guys, well, what does that mean? And so we'll be looking at teacher training. What else? Yeah, of course, school supplies. And also dinner ladies. I need to talk to Emma and Claire about this. Somewhere down the line, we need to be paying these dinner ladies, especially as the school grows. We want to give them a little bit of a bit of money for doing a very, very important job. Obviously, in January, 12 of us going out in January, and I'm going to be so busy taking pictures. I just want you to make it aware that we are a non-profit organisation. Every penny in one way or the other goes to help these children. The only cost that will come out is admin costs, and we've got none at the minute, but as we grow and as the website develops, maybe we have to put some towards that. But I've said to Claire, even our personal money might cover that, but every trip, every flight, every meal, every meeting is paid for by ourselves, and that will always be the case, unless something drastic happens. But as far as I'm concerned, you're my friends. Yes, now I suppose there's just one last thing for me, and that's the future. Where do we go from here? Me and Samba had a dream by the side of the pool, and we've smashed it. We've absolutely smashed it. Now, Corker drew a lovely picture of what the future could look like, and my friend Simon L's book, little artist, local artist, he's done this. He's put a bit of pizza on there. I don't know what that's for, Samba. So we're not having a pizza oven, even though that could be nice. So our little babies, your little babies that you've now got, your responsibility. Bye. We don't want them to drop off at 9 years old and not have an education. It's important that those children from last year didn't have an education. They were leaving illiterate, you know. Now they're all going to be able to read and write, and we want that to continue. I asked Emma and Claire, and Samba, what do you think to this plan? 1,000% yes. Our dream is to have a school that's big enough for 300 children. That's every child in the village from the ages of 3, 4 to 16, to have a full breadth of education. That requires 10 classrooms, 12 teachers, food. But it's not that, when you think about it, each classroom costs about £1,000. £1,000 for a classroom. We only need 7 more. And then a few more sponsors. So it's not a whatever that word is, scheme.
Hairbrain.
Thank you. But we're in no rush. We need to put brakes on ourselves. We need to make sure this project, which is a project, is being delivered correctly. Really worried about Claire burning out. Claire is everything or nothing. I don't think she has gear 2, 3 or 4. I think it's 5 or 1. So we have to keep an eye on each other. And just, I want to say it on an open forum now, is that we've all had probably businesses. I'm looking at you, Lynn. I'm looking at, everybody really, Michelle, everybody. We've been part of businesses where we've fallen out with people and it's got horrible. It's got sticky. I don't want this with this. I want to go to my grave with a big smile on the face, say this was a marathon, not a sprint. Our job is to look after each other, be polite to each other, and all those kinds of things, and look after each other. And if personal life kicks in, we just take a little bit of a back seat. There is something extra, actually. There's 3 villages that want to come to our school. Now, Sam has just sent me the data. One of the villages has 300 kids on their own. We're not looking at that at the minute, but who knows what the future might hold. Just one last thing, the medical building, as Emma was filling out the forms to send off for the charity, it got very red tape-ish. It got very, if you're having doctors in, what are they qualified at? Where's the risk assessment? It would have held us back massive. So what we've decided to do is to signpost those children to a bus, to a taxi, and get them to a hospital where the hospital can do their job properly. The end. Claire?
Yeah, Yep, you covered it all. Well done, Lee. No slug trails either. You
No
need to go
slug
off on a
trails.
tangent and then book me doing something else tomorrow.
I think we need to speak to the main man himself, don't we?
We do.
We do.
Amber, let's unmute you. Unmute yourself, Amber.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone hearing me and seeing me, right?
Correct.
First of all, I am Mr. Samba Cisse from the Gambia and a friend of everyone who appear on this stream here and who is a friend of the African Village Dream. I am more than excited to be part of this and to start this with my brother and everybody who joined this. I am so excited. During the meeting, the whole meeting, my heart is flowing with tears, with emotion. I am so very happy and excited because this is a dream that I had more than 10 years ago. From my graduation in a senior secondary schools, I came to the city from the village called Caroline. Then I came to the city. I joined my brother, having a teaching in a school, unqualified teacher. Then from there, after being qualified, training a lot of kids, seeing what is going on in the city. And anytime I go to the village, it's like I'm crying. I'm saying my village lacks huge opportunity in terms of education, and all these opportunities could be done when things are right for me. Do you think I can do this? Asking myself these big questions. No, I cannot do it. But let me have a dream that I can do it one day. Then I keep this dream in me, keeping this dream in me for more than 5 years, 6 years. 10 years later, I met an angel called Lee Glasgow, who I will never and ever forget in my life. After some you were in this school teaching with Lisa Ken. You love to have something for yourself, maybe anywhere else. I said that is my dream. My dream is to have a school in my village and help them and give them a lot of opportunity in terms of education, health, and food sustainability. We ask ourselves, can we do it? Yes, no, yes, no. But I know he has a big heart. He can do a lot. He can do whatever he wants to do. And he went back through chatting, through texting, honesty. Then we started this dream. And thank God right now, I am living this dream because of all of you. I am so happy and excited. The village itself cannot pay you enough. By January, a lot of you will know what does this mean to the village. This project is everything to me. I can give up for everything for this project because I am living a dream that I have for more than 10 years. I am so happy. I'm so excited that every one of you is contributing towards this dream. We cannot pay you enough. Sometimes when I reach the village, everybody welcome me like I am the president. And when I look back, I say, who did this? There are people who I never met, people who never knew me. They are the cause of all this. They're making me, all the village to be proud of me. And this sometimes melts my heart. I feel so happy. I am very grateful to all of you. You people are so helpful. Everybody here, we love you all. You can only know that you are loved when you step in that village. Claire, Rita, and others will know it exactly when they reach the village. I can say we are from a dead mode, bringing to life. Because when you see around that village, food is a big problem. And with 36 hectares of rice field, mean that the whole year round, no one will struggle for food. If God willing, the rice field goes right. Unfortunately, this rice field project is going very right now. Everything is on the ground. Rices, farmers are busy. Fertilizer is on the tractor. Everything right now is set for the farmers to have this 36 land by sharing these hectares to every compound. What I told them is, this is your rice. It's not my rice. It's not my friend's rice. This is your project. take this project as your project. And wholeheartedly, everybody says, oh, this is my farm. This is my thing. So let me work 100% towards this and make this happen. I tell them the only thing we need is a seed and the money for fertilizer. That's all we need from you. And this is not coming to us. This is going to be stored by your manager, who will keep this till the next year around. Then we continue this so that in the next few years, we will cry for another thing, but not food sustainability. And this is a huge, 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 millions of dollars. And this is exactly what it means. Because when this is going on the year round, then every problem is solved. When you solve a food problem, you solve everything. When you are fed, you can walk, you can be healthy, and you can do whatever you want to do. And when it comes to this, the food breakfast and lunch program, this is one of the biggest activities that the school is doing. The last time before we start this project, when I visited the school, during break time, the kids run home, have a small food or water, and come back to the school. I said, what is going on? Then the teacher say, sometimes this time around, they go back home, they have some small food and come back to school. I said, but this is hard. They should stay here during break time. Then I talked to my brother about having this lunch and breakfast. Then he said, I think we can do it. Let's see what we can do. Let's search for sponsorship program. Yes, I give some calculation. I said, anyway, if we have these certain sponsors to help the kids, we can help feed 100 kids. Then we started. Within 3 weeks, everything was done. And the first day that I took this rice to the village, then I called a meeting. I said, anyway, this is for your kids. Now on, until they finish here, every day they have 2 meals, breakfast and lunch in the school. They said, no, you cannot afford it. This is too much. I said, yes, it's already on the ground. And tomorrow they are going to start cooking. Everybody was present. Everybody was laughing. So at the end, early in the morning, before even the teachers goes, the school is full. Because now kids realize that when we go to the, we have a good education and we will be fed for breakfast and lunch. What a school. It's the first time that we having this in the village. Never, I think, even in the Gambia. If you count the schools doing this in the Gambia, they're very limited, if there is any. So I can put my hands up in the whole Gambia to say, I am the one who have the first school to have feed kids lunch and breakfast. And I fed them enough.
Yeah,
This is so much. This is so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all. We cannot thank you enough. We keep praying. You have a good health, good lifestyle with your families, and praying this help to be continue forever and ever and ever. Thank you so much.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can pay you. Only if you come to the Gambia, then I help you. Only if you come to the Gambia, this is the only way that I can pay you when you try, join the visit, and come to the Gambia. This is what I have for you. This is definitely what I have for you. So ask the people who test this. This is so nice, and this is one of the welcome things that we welcome a guest, and so guests a big, big, big honor.
Cool. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Thank
you so much.
That was just beautiful. Beautiful. That what Samuel was drinking was tea, Gambian tea.
Yeah.
Minutes to make it. They have to go backwards and forwards. And Samba made it for the tea once, and after he'd finished doing all that, went, "No, thank you." And the look of disappointment on his face. Yes, Samba, that was so beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Has anybody got any anything they want to ask, or anything at all? Any observations?
Apart
people
from
wanna
a
go back.
blubbering wreck.
Yeah. I think we're all just a bit overwhelmed, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So yeah. So watch this space. Watch this space. The Calais and Sun will be coming out. When do we think we'll get that, Claire? The Calais and Sun first edition.
1st of August is my plan. So it's going to be 4 times a year. 1st of August, you'll be kept up to date. You'll also receive, the teachers are working super hard at the minute on the school reports because their schools come into close in the next few weeks. So the teachers are writing 120 reports at the moment. Samba's showed me the form. He's on it with the school teachers. So he will then send them to me. And then you'll receive each of your child's school report, just so you know a little bit more about them, what they're learning, what they're good at, what they don't like, and it will just give you an idea of who they are. So yeah,
So-
exciting.
So, when we're doing little bits, can we actually mention our child if we in the newsletter? Can you actually go?
Well, if you mention Samba, there's probably 1,500 Sambas in the village.
Yeah, there's lots of
Ah.
names that are all the same.
I've got a big name.
I think in the newsletters or in your wherever you want to do it, I think there wouldn't be a problem if you put a picture of your child, this is the child I sponsor, a picture and a name. There's no problem in that. I think so.
Okay. I want to mention, well, Emma has sent out emails for everybody for changing the direct debits over to the charity bank account. That's a big relief for me because it was going to my personal account and it needs transparency and it needs someone looking at it that knows about figures. So if you could change those direct debits over, that would be absolutely brilliant. There was one other thing. No, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, well, that's exciting. Everyone has received their email, so that's
Right
good.
up there.
And you can go back and have a read through, and then I'll send the newsletter out on the 1st.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, lovely.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye. Thanks, Legend. Bye.
I'll see you, Ledge. Take care, Joe. And there's some people down on the barges. There's got a couple of barge dwellers, 2 lots of barge dwellers there on the narrow boats. I should say. Oh, Michelle, what do you think?
Lee, you know me, I have never shut up, but I have no words.
You've got your work to do. You do realise that we need
Oh,
events. We need exposure. We need
yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, I've got a load of questions and yeah, but not for right now. Just, I want to know what we need to take out but we'll sort all that later nearer the time, won't we?
Lynn, how you doing, lovely? Yeah, let's unmute you. Unmute yourself. Oh, there we go.
No, fine. I'm fine. Quite emotional. I'm really proud of you lot. I think it's brilliant what you're doing, mate.
Well, like I say, from the very beginning, it's all building blocks. Every single share, everything purchased is a building block to this very point. And people say to me, "Oh, I bet you're so proud of yourself." It's a shared proudness, 100% a shared proudness. Winning on your own it's quite lonely. We need to all win together, and that's exactly what we're doing with this.
Yeah. It's I'm quite emotional, really. And again, I'm a bit sort of gobsmacked because you know what I'm like. I'm a right gobby cow, but I'm quite quiet, and I'm not going to cry.
That's so lovely, love. Thank you. What do you reckon, Rita?
Oh, me as well. You know how gobby I am, but
Yeah.
I'm the same. Yeah, exactly.
It's just, and I'm so looking forward to our little adventure in January.
I don't know what to expect. I don't think Samba knows what to expect. It's going to blow our brains. I mean, I've got to be busy taking pictures, and it's just like because I need to get evidence of
our faces.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, we're going to have a really good time. Just looking forward to Emma signing up to come in. That's all we need now. Look at those two little. They're the reason she's not coming. Those two little babes. Look at them. They're gorgeous. Oh. Connor, are you still there, buddy? Connor. Don't know if Connor's still there. He's probably burnt. He's probably turned into a crisp.
No, he's not there.
Gone. I think
He's
everyone-
not. He's not. He's looking at his hands full now with his two little babies.
Is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Thank
Glad
you
it's
so
all
much.
right.
Shoot, but thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, nice to meet you all.
Take care,
Yeah.
then.
Bye all.
I love you, mate.
And you, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, let's have that coffee.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, yes. Anytime, you know that.
I'm going to end it now. Take care.
Yeah.
See
Take
ya.
care. Bye bye.
Bye.